Hi, I am Colorado State Senator John Morse, currently the Senate Majority Leader. Thank you for taking an interest in my bills. This is Senate Bill 143, and this bill allows the Secretary of State to provide refunds to those that have overpaid his office. And believe it or not, before we did this bill, it wasn't legal for him to do that in the way he can do it now. So currently, when you need to file a form with the Secretary of State and there's a fee associated with it, you can pay by credit card and pay exactly what you owe. But in the old days, and the old days are only 3 or 4 years ago, you couldn't pay by credit card. You had to pay by cash or check. So many people and organizations, law firms, those kinds of folks, would put down a deposit of, say, $500 and then just apply my client's charges to that credit. Well, then the days of credit cards came, and so you started to pay by credit card, but there's still some of these credits outstanding where technically the state owed these entities money, and there's about $1.5 million worth to about 25,000 different people, corporations, or other entities. So it turns out that the Secretary of State currently, by law, could not just refund that money. The person that was owed the money needed to know they were owed it, needed to make an application for it, and it needed to be within a year of the time the money had been paid. So an awful lot of this $1.5 million was just going to sit there, frankly, forever and not ever be returned to its rightful owner. So Secretary of State Bernie Busher and I got together to do this bill to say for the next year we can go through and clean all that up. You don't have to apply for it. We can actually, the state can contact you and say, we owe you this money, here's a check for anywhere from $2,500 to $1,500. So that's what this bill does. It'll sunset in a year because we'll get all this cleaned up and it won't be an issue after that. Anybody we're not able to track down, the bill says all that money is going to go into the Treasurer's Unclaimed Property Act. So again, thank you for taking an interest in my bill. Think about friending me or fanning me on Facebook at Colorado Senate Majority Leader John Morse. Think about stopping and leaving a $5 contribution on your way out of the website. But again, thank you for your interest in what your government does.